All right, let's talk about how to awaken the power of your mind. We're going to unlock a smarter way to learn, and no, it's not magic. It's all about training your mind to work for you, not against you. So, let's dive right in. So let me ask you something. Have you ever studied for hours, you're exhausted, you put in the work, and then the next day, poof, it's all gone? We've all been there, right? It is one of the most frustrating feelings in the world.
Well, here's the good news. The problem isn't you. It is not about how smart you are. I promise. It's all about your method. Your brain is an incredibly powerful machine. You just need the right instruction manual.
Okay, so this brings us to our first big idea, tackling this common problem. We need to completely shift our mindset from studying harder to studying smarter. It's not about adding more hours to your day. It's about making the hours you already put in actually count.
And this really shows the difference, doesn't it? On the left, that's the common way. Grinding for hours, phone buzzing, just trying to cram facts. But on the right, that's the smart way. Using a real strategy, getting into a state of full concentration and actually understanding the material. That's the goal.
All right, section 2, the right brain training. I love this idea. Think about it. Your brain is a muscle. You wouldn't go to the gym and just, randomly pick up weights, would you? You'd have a plan. It's the exact same for your brain. It needs the right kind of workout to get stronger.
And the foundation of that workout, it all starts with deep concentration. You know that feeling when you're totally in the zone, where everything else just disappears? That's the sweet spot. That's where your brain learns best. If you're constantly getting distracted, you're never giving your brain a chance to get there. So the first rule is simple. You have to protect your focus. Be ruthless about it. Silence your phone. Better yet, just put it in another room entirely. Seriously, this one change might be the biggest game changer you can make, starting today.
Okay, now that we've set the stage, let's get into the good stuff. This section is all about the smart study methods. This is the actual workout plan. 4 incredibly powerful techniques that will totally transform how you learn.
And here they are. It's a simple 4-step process. The 25-minute rule, active learning, spaced repetition, and practice by writing. Don't think of these as separate tricks. Think of them as a system, where each part makes the others even more effective.
So step 1 is about time, the 25-minute rule. It's super simple. You set a timer for 25 minutes, and for that block of time, you are laser-focused. No phone, no other tabs open, no multitasking, just pure, uninterrupted study.
And then, and this part is just as crucial, when that timer goes off, you stop. You take a 5-minute break. And I mean a real break. Get up, walk around, look out a window. This is your brain's chance to reset and recharge.
Okay, next up, active learning. This is a big one. It's about not just being a passive sponge. Don't just read the words on the page. Instead, close the book and try to explain the concept out loud, to yourself or a friend. Here's the key. If you can't explain it simply, you haven't really learned it yet. Then we have spaced repetition. This is your secret weapon against forgetting. See, cramming everything in one night just doesn't work for long-term memory. It's way more effective to review today, then again tomorrow, then in a few days, and then in a week. Each time you review, you're telling your brain, hey, this stuff is important, don't delete it.
And our final technique, practice by writing. There is a special connection between your hand and your brain. When you physically write something out, especially for technical stuff like math or science, it cements the ideas in your mind in a way that just thinking about it or even typing it can't match.
All right, moving on to our next section, your health, your strength. Because look, all these study techniques are great, but they're useless if the hardware, your brain, isn't running properly. Your self-care is what fuels your brain power.
And it really boils down to 3 pillars. Getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, and a little bit of movement, like a daily walk. These are not optional extras, you guys. They are the absolute foundation. You can't ignore the hardware and expect the software to run smoothly. And let's just double down on sleep for a second. When you sleep, your brain is actually working hard. It's cleaning itself out and, crucially, taking all the information you learned and filing it into long-term storage. Skipping sleep is like doing all the work and then just hitting delete.
Which brings us to our final section, the foundation of success. Okay, so we've got the smart techniques, we've got the health habits, but there's one more piece to the puzzle. It's the mindset, the confidence, and the plan that ties it all together.
This is so important. Your intelligence is not set in stone. It is not a fixed number. It's something that grows. Every single time you challenge yourself, every time you struggle with a hard problem, you are literally making your brain stronger. And this quote right here really says it all.
It's not important to study for a long time, it's important to study the right way. This should be your new motto. Write it down, put it on your desk. It's all about quality, not quantity.
So, where do you start? Look, don't get overwhelmed and try to do all of this at once. Start small. Create a super simple daily plan. Just set one tiny, achievable goal for today. For example, today I'm just going to finish one chapter and review yesterday's notes. That's it. That's a win.
Because those small daily goals, they're everything. They are the foundation of great success. Think of each day as laying one more brick. It might not seem like much, but over time you build something massive. It's all about that consistent effort.
And really, that's what this all comes down to. Your mind is your greatest strength, without a doubt. All you have to do is give it the right direction, give it the right training, and it will do amazing things for you.
So let's wrap this up. Start today. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Pick just one thing we talked about, maybe it's putting your phone in another room, and just do it. It's time to study smart. You've got this.